can throw from so many crazy angles. His punches are wild, but he finds a way to find you, just like that right hand that just found Garcia. It didn't have a lot on it, but it scored. A lot of holding going on here in round number 1 of this scheduled 3-round competition. Amon Richards and Omar Garcia. Omar Garcia. See him there. This fight is going to come down to conditioning. Both guys are in excellent shape. Both are bringing tremendous energy to the ring, and it's going to come down to who wants it the most. Both fighters are missing, but if I had to go on pure aggression,
the will of both of these fighters is tremendous. I mean, they both really came here to fight and to show who's the better fighter tonight. Like you said, the fighter with the most conditioning is going to win.
I agree. Fredo Sora wants to make sure there's no holding going on. And there was plenty of holding in round number 1. Omar Garcia trying to establish his jab more here in round number 2. But here they are in close corners once again. The reflexes of Richards far superior. Richards going for the big money shot, but he was labeled to land a pretty good wide hook. And that's something that neither fighter wants to do right now, and is go backwards. Nice right hand that time by Richards. But there's a lot of holding and hugging going on in this fight. As awkward as Richards is, he can throw from awkward positions, and that becomes an advantage for him. Nice jab that time by Garcia. Garcia with a left hand to the body. Upstairs with the jab. Richards has got to be more active. He just can't sit there and pose. He's got to use his jab to get inside. And that's what resulted in that right hand and another right hand. Good by Richards. Nice. You just have no idea where Richards' punches are going to be coming from. Richards with the high guard. Oh, good. Another left hand. Both boxers are trading.
I mean, this is a good fight right here.
Is the difficulty, Charles, coming because he's fighting a southpaw?
I think so. I think he has to readjust his game plan and throw more straight right hands.
Well, that's what we've got in 2 rounds. No clear-cut winner. But obviously, the one thing is that you've got to adjust to fight a left-hander when you've been fighting conventional boxers who are right-hander. Now, obviously, you being the analyst for this broadcast here today, what would you recommend for Richards to do against Garcia?
I recommend him to throw more straight right hands to the body, to the head. Different ways to throw the right hand. But in order to throw those right hands, you might have to get a little closer with the jab. So you might start with the jab and throw all different types of right hands, straight right hands, looping right hands to the body. Doesn't matter. You got to let his right hand go. Let his right hand work as a jab sometimes.
It's amazing. He's so sneaky and even awkward in his positions. And I'm talking about Richards. He was very successful in scoring in that replay we just showed. This is the third and final round of this fight. And they're at it again, fighting at close quarters. Richards is stiffening up that jab now. Would you expose yourself fighting the southpaw? Because they have the advantage if you're not stepping over and if you're not to the outside of their inside leg. Because you put yourself right down their wheelhouse. And the straight right hands is the best way to fight a southpaw. And we haven't seen a lot of those straight right hands. Nice right hand that time.
The different ways that he throws right hand, they're starting to land now.
Yeah, it is. And he's doubling up with that right hand, if you notice. And I'm talking about Richards. But Garcia has put up.
Oh, Garcia hit him with a good hook right there.
Oh, nice right hand
right
again.
hand by Richards. Oh, good right hand by Richards.
Richards continues with the right hand. Somebody might say he's right hand happy, but that's the biggest success that he can have against the southpaw.
Right into the body.
Oh, nice. Once again, Richards is coming on and coming on strong. Amon Richards in the blue trunks with Cleveland draped around his belt, taking on the young man in the red and green, along with the white, Omar Garcia. Very little time left for Garcia to do something in this round. Could really impress the judges. From round one, and at the start of the bell, it's been Richards coming through, being the aggressor, and he has totally dominated this third and final round. Once again, another straight right hand right down the pipe. Right hand up to the body. Good move by Richards that time to cut off the ring. Garcia wanted to go to the outside. Richards was right there. They might be holding, but Richards is throwing punches. That is the end of the fight. And now it's up to the judges to find out who was the winner. But Richards looked extremely impressive to me with those right hands, landing double and triple right hands in the third and final round. Garcia had some very good happenings in the first and second round. Let's see if it was enough for the judges to say he was the winner. It's not how you win one round, it's how you win majority of the rounds in a three-round competition. If we take a look back at the third round activities, it's quite obvious that Richards was hitting him with the right hand. There it is, a right hand there. Another right hand, followed again. That is 3 right hands in a row, 4 right hands, and that one had him reeling back on his feet. And they were all scoring punches.
Right.
Perhaps the best that Richards had looked in the entire fight.
I guess Richards could hear me while he was in the fight, because that right hand that I said he should throw, he started throwing them.
Well, Charles, you know you're a role model now, so people are going to listen to you. You told me to shut up, and I did. Oh, what a good fight. Good time. And pretty soon we're going to find out who the next big winner is. Paul Shields going to get the totals from the judges. You got 2 fighters that were eager to make this an exciting fight for the third and final round, the main event. I mean, they both came out. All eyes were on them. They knew they had to perform. They knew that this was the big stage. And they put it all on the line. Try to get it done and get it done right. Let's go to Paul Richards, who has our winner of our championship main event. Who will it be? Will it be Richards or will it be Garcia? Paul, go right ahead.
Here we are, boxing fans, after 3 action-packed rounds of boxing. Your winner fights out of the blue corner, Armand Richards. Boxing fans, here to present the championship belt.
King of the ring. He'll be getting his championship belt from Doug Patterson. And it's Doug
Patterson the fourth.
Doug Patterson the fourth. That's Doug Patterson's son, the promoter of the night. Doug Patterson is Doug Patterson the third, and he's Doug Patterson the fourth. It was a fine evening. We'll wrap it all up in just a few minutes. Once again, King of the Ring on TV 20. We are Cleveland.
You never know where an emergency vehicle is headed. Heart attacks, strokes, shortness of breath.
Working fires, biohazard contamination, search and rescue.
Robberies in progress, shootings, car accidents.
Oftentimes, drivers are unsure what to do as emergency vehicles approach. When you see and hear sirens and lights, safely pull over to the right and stop. By doing so, this will allow emergency vehicles to safely pass and continue to their emergency.
Driver safety is a responsibility for everyone. Not following the driver safety law for emergency vehicles puts everyone at risk, from emergency personnel, civilian drivers, and people who are awaiting help.
Not only is driver safety the safe thing to do, it's the law. This can carry points on your license and a fine. So let's be safe.
Remember, sirens and lights, move to the right.
Once again, it was a fine evening of amateur boxing, some of the best boxers that you're going to see in the future. And Charles Conwell, the 2016 Olympian, you got a chance to relive your past. Some of these guys are going to be stars, and some of the people that we saw are going to be impressive. I have to admit, when you consider what Armand Richards did in that final round, that won the fight for him, did it not?
Oh yeah, I think that the willpower that he has pushed him to that victory, because this was a good, close, tough fight. But the will he had to win, just overpowered Garcia.
We saw some exciting fights. We saw how the referee stopped the contest. But more importantly, we saw future stars of America. This young man is an example of what it's like to be a king of the ring. He knows what that belt brought to him and confidence to move on to the Olympics. And now he's turned pro. So the next time you're tuned in to TV 20 and it's all about boxing, you know it will be all about the king of the ring. For Charles Conwell, I'm Ronnie Duncan, and I'll ABCU later.